Good Sunday afternoon. Thanks for watching our 5 o'clock The News Now update on all of our digital platforms. We are live right now on Facebook and all of our digital apps, Roku, Amazon Fire, as well as our news app and online. If you're one of the 78, 80, it's quickly going up. The numbers watching on Facebook, feel free to leave a comment right there. And let me turn myself off as I watch. Feel free to leave a comment about a story we cover, and we'll jump in there and answer your question. We've got a few things we're following this afternoon for you. Just run through them really quickly, and then I'll address those questions at the very end. Thanks for watching, and here we go. So we're starting off here in Savannah. A little bit of a violent night at the Savannah Mall last night. 5 teens and 2 adults were arrested at the Savannah Mall last night. Police tell us several fights broke out at the fair out there. And here's a look at the mall on the Google Maps, and you can get a look there at the scene. Additional officers had to be called to the area around 9 o'clock last night. The fair was shut down just an hour later, which was actually an hour earlier than they were supposed to close. The good news, though, there were no serious injuries reported, and the last day of the fair is today. A spokesperson for the police department tells us they are definitely ready to send more officers there tonight if need be to keep everyone safe out there. Georgia Senators Johnny Isakson and David Perdue are looking for answers after recent reports of lead poisoning at several Army installations. A recent Reuters report highlighted a case of lead poisoning at on-base housing at Fort Benning and 4 others in Texas, Louisiana, and Kentucky. Republican Senators Isakson and Perdue, along with Democratic Senators Tim Kaine and Mark Warner, sent a letter to the Secretary of the U.S. Army. They want long-term mitigation plans to keep military families safe, give medical treatment to those affected, and make the repairs. They're also asking for legislative proposals or guidance to hold contractors responsible. A little bit closer to home, a Wilmington, North Carolina couple has moved back home nearly 2 years after Hurricane Matthew damaged their home. And I'm sure a lot of you living here can remember the impact of Hurricane Matthew. We were hit by that storm here in Savannah. So a local charity helped the family rebuild their home, and the couple had evacuated right before the storm hit. And when they got back, they had realized a tree had fallen through the roof, and most of their home had some water damage. Volunteers started working on that home this summer, putting in a new roof, new floors, new walls, and so much more. Take a listen.
I feel good. I just can't explain it. The attitude of which it was done in love. The young children that came over that helped out. It just was great. They were wonderful.
Dorothy Coleman says she likely would have lost the house had it not been for this charity. So good work by all of those volunteers making that possible, and a good ending for what was really a tragic story for that family. They're come back from Hurricane Matthew and noticed their home was destroyed. Here's a story that I think a lot of people can relate to, especially people that spend any time on the beaches of Tybee Island or Hilton Head Island. It is hatchling season. That's the sea turtles, and you should know, don't touch them, let them be. But this is the time of year that the loggerhead sea turtles lay in the dunes that begin to hatch. As these hatchlings begin their journey to the sea, it's important to remember to give them space and that they need to make it to the water. Hilton Head Island has some great information on their website about these creatures, including a little bit of history behind the reptiles and what we can do to keep those baby sea turtles safe. The Hilton Head Island Sea Turtle Protection Project's volunteers patrol beaches daily, making sure everything is safe during these important months. They mark and track sea turtles' nest, minimize pollution, and raise awareness of the importance of the sea turtles' protection. If you'd like to find out more about becoming a volunteer, head over to our website. You can click on the community tab and look for this story. Obviously, if you see one of these nests on the beach, don't mess with it. They are federally protected, and as soon as they get out of their eggs, they have a very limited time to make it to the water. So watch from a safe distance, but don't interfere with those turtles. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go through these questions real quick and see if we have anything pertinent. Looks like mostly people saying hello. So hello, thanks for watching. Most people I see saying hello, saying hello. All right, that's all we got right now. Andrew Gordon will have one of these digital updates at 8 o'clock with weather. He's got a full look at your work week forecast and what you can expect this week, and then we'll be on air tonight at 6:30 as long as this golf ends on time. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, we'll see you tonight at 11. You can always catch up to date on the news on our website, our news app, as well as all of our social media accounts. I'll see you tonight at 6:30. Until then, have a great night.